Good morning, students. In last video, we have discussed about the HTML and some basic tags of HTML. In this video, we will continue with the HTML topic. Now let's discuss about some other tags in HTML. Let's start with font tag. The font tag lets you change the size, style, color of text. It's generally used for changing the appearance of a short segment of text. Its attributes are first one, size. It is used to change the size of text. The size attribute can either be given an absolute value, for example, size equal to 4 or size equal to 3, or even it can be given a relative value. For example, size equal to plus 1 or size equal to minus 2. Next is color attribute. It is used to change the color of text. The color value can be given either in RGB components, for example, has FF00BB, or as a standard color name like red, blue, green, brown, like this. The RGB components are denoted by preceding hash sign followed by 6-digit hex number. For example, font space color equal to red. Whatever written between font/font, it will display in the color red. Now face attribute. It is used to change the font type of text you are displaying. With font attribute, a list of font name is provided enclosed within quotes. You can change the font type of text by using the face attribute. Browser first try to find out whether the first font name in a list is supported by it or not. If the first font name is supported by the browser, then display the text in this font. Otherwise, it will display the text in the next font name, which is supported by it. If no font name in the list is supported by the browser, then browser renders the text in its default font. For example, font space face equal to Broadway Arial Times New Roman. Here, 3 font name is given. Whatever font is supported by the browser, the text written between font/font will display in that particular font. For example, notice the font type of this text. This text will display in the font type that is supported by browser, either Broadway or Arial or Times New Roman. For example, here we have written 2 paragraphs. First by using font tag, and second one without font tag. Here the font size equal to given 5 and color red and face Broadway, Arial and Avatar. So whatever font is supported by the browser is according to sequence. If the first font is supported by browser, it will display in the first font type, and its size will be 5 and color is red. Second paragraph, we have not mentioned any font type, so it will display in default size and color. Here is the output. The first paragraph will display in the Broadway font, and the second paragraph will display in the default font, because no font name is mentioned here. No any font name, no size, color is not anything mentioned here. So it will display in the default font size, color and type. Now next, HR tag. HR tag is used to insert a horizontal line in your page. Horizontal rules give you a way to separate section of your document visually. The HR tag produces a horizontal line spread across the width of the browser. Here is the attribute of HR tag. For size, it is used to specify the thickness of horizontal rule. Next, width. Let's discuss about the size. Okay, you can vary a rule size. This is thickness and width, percentage of window covered by the rule. Experiment with the setting until you are satisfied with the presentation. Here is given program by for size by using size and width attribute of HR tag. As you can see that we have used size and width attribute with HR. You simply used HR to add horizontal line across your document. The size attribute of HR is given value in terms of pixel. A pixel is one of the many teeny dots that make up the display on your computer. If you divide an inch into 72 points, then one such point is generally equal to a pixel. In this program, we mentioned here first only HR tag is given there, so it will display it in default size and color. And the second one, the HR size equal to 12 and width equal to given 80%. Same the next HR tag with the size 36 and width 60% of the window. And the last one is the size 72 and width 40% of window. So when you open this web document in a browser, it will display like this. The first line is a default size. Second one, it's a 12 size and 80% of the window. And the next one is a 36 size and the 60% of the window. And the last one is a 72 size of horizontal rule and the width is 40% of window. So here is the output. The next attribute of HR tag is color. You can also change the color of the horizontal rule. But here you specify a color first HR without any attributes, so it will display in default color. Second one in the size 12 with the color yellow. Next one size 36 with the 70% and color blue. And last one the size equal to 72 and width equal to 60% of color. 60% of window and color is green. So here is the output. The first horizontal rule with default size and color. Second one is, in the yellow. Third one in the blue and last one green. One more tag you can use, more attribute you can use with the HR tag, just a no shade. As you've seen in the last program, the bigger horizontal rule appears as a 3D rules. To have flat 2D rule, just add no shade to HR tag. Here, the first HR tag is given without no shade attribute, and next one is given with the no shade attribute. So here is the difference between both HR. The first is displayed in 3D. One first is appear as a 3D rule, and second one flat. It's a 2D. Because here the no shade is used, so it will display in flat line. And the first one without no shade, so it will display as a 3D. Here is a 3D rule. Here is 2D rules. Now let's see some logical and physical text styles. HTML has two types of style for individual words or sentences, logical and physical style. Logical text style are general description. Each browser handles a logical style in its own way. Logical style render the text according to its meaning. For example, EM for emphasizing something and strong for strongly emphasizing something. Here is some logical text style for TFN. TFN for discipline, it will used for word being defined, typically displayed in italic, and EM for emphasis and also displayed in italic. This cite tag. Cite tag for the title of the book, film, etc. and it also displayed in italics. Code for the computer code. If you want to display some computer code, just like programming in C++, Java, if you want to display some coding, you can use the code tag, and it will display in default fixed width font. Next one, KBD. It's a keyboard entry, and it also displayed in plain fixed width font. SAM for sequence of literal characters. It also displayed in fixed width font. Strong for the strong emphasis, just like a bold. Where if you want to display some variable, it means where you will replace the variable with a specific information. You can use where. Here is an example. The first TFN tag is used. So here is the output. DFN HTML language used for web pages. It is displayed with the DFN definition. Site as given Newsweek. It's a site tag. Displayed like this, and the code tag. So here we written printf the value of n is %n. Here is some computer coding. So we can use here code tag. Display like this. SAM for the literals characters you can use. Here also displayed in fixed width font, just like here given abort, retry, fail. Next one, where is a username. Here username is a variable, so it's displayed in italic for emphasizing, and KBD username is strong. It just looks like bold letter. So here is some example of logical text style. Now physical text style. Physical text style indicate the specific type of appearance for a section. For example, bold, italic, strike through, underline. Physical text styles are rendered in the same manner by all browsers. For example, B tag for the bold text, I for the italic, TT is a typewriter font, and it looks like a fixed width font. U for the underlining text. Here example. First, we have written a paragraph tag without any physical text style. So physical styles will displayed in simple. Next one, we use the bold B tag for the bold face. Then with the B tag, it looks like this in machine. Here the bold face, then with the B tag looks like this on your machine in the bold face. When you use italic, I tag, if there is I tag appears like this. Next one, the TT font used for typewriter, done with TT tag. Uses the fixed width font, just like the next paragraph. And last one, here underline the text, because here we use the U tag. Some other text styles like superscript, subscript, and strike through. The SUP tag defines superscript text. Superscript text appears half a character above the normal line and is sometimes rendered in a smaller font. Just like, for example, here first written. Here ST is just above the normal text line. For example, one SCP, then inside the SCP/SCP, ST is given. So ST will display in just above the normal text line. Next is SUB tag, the subscript. It defines the subscript text. Subscript text appears half a character below the normal line and is sometimes rendered in a smaller font. Subscript text can be used for the chemical formula, just like H2O. We can use like this H, then SUB/SUB in between 2 is written here, then O. 2 will display in subscript, just below the normal text line, just like H2O. Next one, strike element. The HTML strike element for strike through effect. Places a strike through, a horizontal line over the text, just like this, strike through. You can use a strike, then text, then closing of strike tag. Here is example of bold, superscript, subscript, and strike through tag. The first written here is output. First we written here this is the third chapter of computer book. So RD is written between the SCP/SCP. So it will display like superscript. And second one, the chemical formula of water is H2O. The H2O is just below the normal text line because here we have written 2 within a SUB/SUB tag. And last one, it appears as a strike through effect because we have written the text inside the strike/strike tag. Some special characters. 3 ASCII characters, a left angle bracket, right angle bracket, and the ampersand have a special meaning in HTML. Therefore, can't be used as is in a text. The angle bracket are used to indicate the beginning and the end of HTML tag, and the ampersand is used to indicate the beginning of escape sequence. Double quotes marks may be used as is, but a character identity may also be used ampersand quote for the double quotes. Here is the first and LT for the left angle bracket and GT for the right angle bracket, and the and AMP for the ampersand sign. Here example. Here we have written and LT font, then and GT, because we can't use the directly inside the greater than and less than sign within an HTML document, because this works treated as a tag. So here, if you want to display the angular bracket with the font for the font tag like this given here, तो उसके लिए हम लोग we can use and LT, then text, then and GT greater than sign. So it will be displayed like this as given as shown here in the output font tag. Because if you retain the angle bracket in the HTML document, it's treated as a tag, so it will not display in browser. But if you want to display that angular bracket, then you have to use some escape sequence for the right angular bracket and left angular bracket. Next one, the quotation mark. Quotation marks means double quotes. Then you can use the and quote to display the double quotes in a HTML document. Here is used for the left less than sign, here used for greater than sign and GT, and this is and quote semicolon for the double quotes in a web page. So that's all for today. Thank you.